One word you'll always hear in a physics class is force. Force is an essential concept to all of physics, but especially mechanics. But what exactly is a force? Let's find out. There are several different kinds of forces. Reaction/normal forces, which are the push forces and act perpendicular to the surface. The tension forces, which are the pull forces and act parallel to the string, rope, etc. The friction forces, which resist motion between two things. And the gravitational force, which we also classify as weight. The arrows on a force diagram tell us the direction of the force they represent and its magnitude, which may also be given in number form next to it. The capital N stands for newtons, the unit of force named for its founder, Isaac Newton. There are 5 important things to know about force. 1. In all ordinary, everyday situations, like a person pushing a table or a car driving forward, the objects must be touching in order to exert a force. 2. A net force is the result of subtracting the magnitude of forces on the same plane, either horizontal or vertical, pointing in opposite directions as shown here. 3rd, forces don't cause motion, they cause changes in motion. Acceleration, for example, is the change in an object's velocity per time, and is the direct result of a force being applied. 4th, the force exerted on an object tells us nothing about how the object is moving, just that it accelerates. In this force diagram, we see that there is a net force to the right. From this, we can deduce that the object is accelerating to the right, but we cannot say with certainty that the object is moving to the right, because we don't know which direction its velocity is pointing. Velocity and acceleration can point in opposite directions. If this is the case, it simply means that the object is slowing down. If there are forces acting on an object, but the object is either not moving or moving at a constant velocity, the forces are balanced, a situation we can see illustrated here. Both forces acting on this object are of the same magnitude, but pointing in opposite directions, meaning they will balance each other. 5th, a force is defined mathematically by Newton's second law. Net force equals the mass of the object getting pushed, pulled, etc. times the acceleration of this object. But what do you do if there's a diagonal force? The best way to analyze forces is to look at horizontal and vertical forces separately, because they cannot affect one another. So, when you're looking at a diagonal force, the best thing to do is split it into its horizontal and vertical components. To do this, draw a horizontal line originating from the object and the tail of the diagonal arrow. Then draw a vertical line from the tip of the horizontal arrow to the tip of the diagonal arrow. Using trigonometry, we can find out the magnitude of the horizontal and vertical components and analyze them separately. By continuing our calculations, we can see that the new net force is 10 newtons. Forces are fundamental to a lot of physics. And although they may seem a bit complicated at first, I promise that they're simple once you get the hang of it. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember that you can physics.